I guess I'm live. Um, I'm still trying to figure this out, so I just wanted to go live. Um, I'm going to talk about my reviews. Um, I see you got one person. Hello, welcome, welcome. You can type in the chat if there's a particular book that you want to talk about. Otherwise, I am going to start off with Miles Morales Clone Saga. So it's a new arc, and I'm just going to start off by showing you the end so you can see the new characters. There's a story at the end. It's kind of like made for kids. I don't really know if that's how people talk, but what do I know? All right. Right here. Oh, my lighting's not that best. This is my second live ever, so looks like I am going to have to get some type of lighting if I'm going to film at night. But this guy calls himself Salim, and these are his brothers. And apparently, Miles must have gotten more clones made of him from when the assessor got him in Miles Morales. I think it was 18. He actually says in here which one it is. Hello, welcome. I think I saw another person pop in. He says that he got him. Anyway, I do think that is 18, and I hope that it is because I want to show you something I got from Mail Call. Let's check this out together. Whoever that one person is, thank you for hanging around. I'm just gonna go grab it real quick. All right. Sorry about the light again. Let me see if I can use my phone to maybe. I'm sorry. This is. I definitely need to get lighting apparently. But this is Miles Morales 18, and this is the second print. I got it for like $10. So I mean, it's going for like 20, but who knows if they end up deciding to do something like this in the future MCU, maybe like 5 years down the line. Who knows? In some type of sequel. One thing I noticed on here is cool. There's a little Chewbacca backpack. I actually bought my kid one of those when we were at Disneyland a couple of years ago. So anyway, Peter. And I guess Ned is dating his ex Barbara, and Peter kind of flips out and almost hits him. And so, along with being cloned, he's also kind of struggling with this sort of aggression, and he even sort of lashes out at Peter Parker too. So I like how he has that issue, but then he also has his own personal issue, and then something that kids can relate to with your best friend kind of dating your ex. So it's kind of got a nice triple whammy here. The next one is this my favorite read of the week? Definitely the most. I don't know. They're all pretty good this week. All the ones I read. So Berserker's the competitor to this one for the most fun read of the week. Robin, number 1. And again, another first appearance. We have Flatline. And I guess that's her name because she kills people. And spoilers, she rips out Robin's heart in the end. But they're on Lazarus Island. So what are they gonna do? Throw him in the Lazarus pit? Shocking. But I mean, he kicks the crap out of Bane's dad, and he has a conversation in his head with Alfred, um, that asking if he picked him specifically because he was Bane's dad, but he says no. He just happened to be in the way of getting to what he wanted. So this was a really fun book. He's just kind of kicking butt the whole time. And oh, I want to show you something actually. That's really cool. That kind of I picked up. All right. So when he gets to the island, right here. So it looks like maybe Deathstroke's daughter's right there, but this is Robin walks by and says, "Nice copyright infringement." This I guess is supposed to be Deadpool, but it's his name's Respawn, which is really funny because that's kind of like Deadpool's superpower. But I think that well, I guess mutant power, but I believe Deadpool was um, he was a copy of Deathstroke. So Deadpool, Deathstroke. Deadpool's Wade Wilson. Deathstroke is Slade Wilson. So I believe it was sort of Marvel poking fun at Deathstroke. So that's that one. Oh, and then Teen Titans Academy #2. This one was really good. I actually posted something on my Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram. My link is in the description. I don't think I created a description actually. So, but there's one person watching. Again, thank you for watching. If you want to say hi in the chat, go ahead. I mean, I'm just chilling, talking to myself, maybe to you if you're listening, about comics and getting the hang of being live. Right, Teen Titans. Okay, so one thing I posted on Instagram is when they're supposed to be at home ec and Robin is talking to Cyborg. It's a whole page. You can look in the background and the kids are fighting and Beast Boys. I guess they're like trying to take him down or something, and he's changing into a different animal each time. And I just thought that was really funny. It's really subtle if you don't pay attention because the conversation is about Nightwing and Corey and Barbara and his issues and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, and then this kind of makes me wonder if that's Red X, and then there's a shadow that may allude to him being part of the Bat family. So who knows? I mean, spoilers again, because it's the only thing that really important happens in here is the speedster Bolt kind of is the traitor, but it looks like she may be joining a Suicide Squad. So with Superboy and what's his name? The John Cena character. I can't remember his name in the moment. That's why I'm the non-expert. I don't know all these things off the top of my head. Heck, I didn't even know that character until that movie was coming out. All right. All right, let's just talk about this one. Berserker #2. All right. It's his origin story. And so he was from 80,000 years ago, and his village was constantly getting ravaged and robbed of their like because they were nomads until they found a riverbed that they could kind of harvest by and everything, but there was nothing around them to protect them. So every year they'd get raided. Well, the gods or the his mom and dad did a ritual to the old gods that they prayed to in the cave, and they um the next day she was pregnant, and then they had a boy, and this is him as a boy. This is the first time he fights, and man, this really is made for, I think, a TV show. I wouldn't want this limited to a movie, but man, this is too gory. I don't want to show this on YouTube. Um, so anyway, the first time he gets to defend his family is he says is the last time he remembers feeling happy. So we'll see where that story goes. I was worried it was going to be a lot of exposition and story and not so much violence. I was wrong. It's like a couple panels of storytelling, but even it would have like a word bubble of explanation, and then he would be like killing animals or whatever to unleash. 'Cause he said instead of his father helping him rein in his berserker rage, he gave him outlets for it, which kind of is almost better, honestly. Um, Exercise is a lot better than like if you have anger. I mean, I guess meditation, like combined, it's pretty good. But I would think that exercising, in my experience, getting it out is a lot better than meditating. So trying to hold it in as opposed to letting it out. I guess it's different for every person. Um, I'm going to be talking about next X-Men Legends number 3. So again, this series kind of goes back to stories from the 80s and 90s and the X-Men Legends stories, and sort of creates like new stories based out of um, the older stories. You kind of get a little bit more. And one thing I liked was the intro page kind of takes me back. So I thought that was cool. And this one, and then they got the old school Caliban and Apocalypse, which is one of my favorite runs of that TV show series, the old one. So the ship that Apocalypse gave Archangel it started shape shifting, and they ended up kind of their son was getting like lost in it. Um, and the ship kept talking to them like, "Oh, this is ancient like messaging and something that he didn't know about," and he was trying to help them and figure out what was going on. But whatever he was dealing with was in a decoded ancient language he couldn't decode. And then also, on top of trying to get um, their son, that seemed to be like the main part, at least in this issue. But after that, that guy lands, and it is, you can see, it was this guy. Honestly, I don't really remember these comics. I read them, I was so young. I don't really remember a lot of these. All right. So thank you for staying so long. If you could, please give me a thumbs up if you're there. Um, I don't even know where to see all that stuff. All right. Well, okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, no likes. Cool. And I don't know if there's anyone else even in here. So that's okay. Department of Truth, issue 8. This is the Bill Sinkovich cover. Beautiful. I bought a few of them. because when Department of Truth goes nuts, this is the beginning of the story arc. So I figured it might be either the introduction of a character, first appearance, or of some type of concept or story or place or something like that. Um, oh yeah, man. Sorry, I read this one yesterday. It's not as fresh as the other one. This is the only one I read yesterday. This is the first book I read when I got home. Um, I mean, they mentioned the Denver airport. They pulled a guy, the main guy that she's talking to that they found and came and got him was um because a giant ice wall had formed on the edge of the earth because the flat earthers they were well, that's the other thing. The flat earthers were getting like turning it into real. But the whole thing is and then the Denver airport was sort of being it was what everyone thought it was. And then what was the other one? They were talking about a lot of other ones, and I don't remember. But it's cool. I want to talk about it. No, reptilians, and they even mentioned David Icke here. That's pretty crazy. And they manifest something from this guy's dream, and he didn't even tell anybody. And let me see. So basically, sorry, I'm wasting a lot of your time. Oh, she also refutes and provides a rebuttal for each of the conspiracies for Denver Airport, which I thought's pretty cool. Anyway, they're saying the biggest problem is there aren't enough people that believe in these things that should make them manifest into reality. And but somehow that's happening. So they have to figure out why. They're going down into the basement of the Denver airport to figure out why. So, all right. Well, that's gonna be it for me. Um, if I can figure out how to do it, I'll put an end card on here or something. Um, can I put? Anyways, I'll put a link down in the description for my haul for this week. Sorry, I'm not the most um energized right now. So, all right. Well, with that, I will let you go and thanks for stopping by the Everyday Expert. And until next time, have a great one. Bye.